What's going on, guys? TTL here. Going to be going over my top 6 MLB props for today. Real quick before we get started, if you're new to Underdog, go ahead and sign up. Use code TTL. It's just those 3 letters, TTL. Get up to $1,000 deposit bonus on your first deposit, guys. Absolutely amazing. I've loved working with Underdog for years now. I think it's like 2.5, 3 years now. Had a great time playing on it almost every single day since. And yeah, we're just getting started. But we're going to be going over our top 6 MLB props for today. These are all hitter props currently, and they're all taken from predictiveprofits.ai. Use code TTL50 for half off your first week or your first month and get access to the best research tool on the market, the best tool available. And let's get into it. So let me go ahead and pull up my props list on my second monitor and let's get into it. So first off, we're gonna have Isaac Collins. We're gonna take his under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. This is versus the Guardians. This game doesn't start until 6 p.m. Eastern. It's currently 7:30 a.m. So plenty of time to get in on this, guys. And when we take a look at the player prop section of predictorprofits.ai, I have my filters set to show between minus 238 and minus 120 odds with a minimum projected hit rate of 75% and a minimum percent difference of 15%. And what this does is it makes it so it has an at least 15% edge based on the projected hit rate and the implied probability based on the odds. And I love doing it that way so that we're only seeing the best of the best props available each and every single. And the first prop we're taking is Isaac Collins. So we're going to go ahead and just single that one out. Hits, runs, RBIs minus 150. It's under 1.5. Minus 150 is the odds with a 60% implied probability. We're taking the under, which is what you can see right here, and we can see the projected hit rate of the under is 83.08%, and it's a 23% edge that we're getting on this bet. And when we take a look, we can see Isaac Collins has went under this in 5 straight games. He's went under this in 9 straight games, 9 out of his last 10. And this season, he's went under in 77.8% of games. He's played in 27 games. He's went under in 21 of those. We have him projected for point 0.71 HRR in today's matchup. And again, a projected hit rate of 83% on the under. I'm loving this. If he gets one hit, that's fine, as long as he just doesn't get that two. I honestly expect him to get 0 today. So I'm just loving this matchup for him to go under. Let's move on to a second pick. This is a pick I've taken probably 8 or 9 times this season already, and it's going to be Semien under 1.5 total bases. Now, this is a prop that, I mean, it's just been going under way too much this season to not take. It's all the way down to a 0.76x, but there's still an edge here, even at those odds. And I mean, it's just phenomenal. I mean, we've gotten him at like normal odds when we first started taking this prop, and then now it's all the way at a 0.76x. And it's just going down each and every day. But I still think this is worth taking. When we take a look at this, we can see it has an 83.68% projected hit rate. He's went under in 4 of his last 5 games, 8 of his last 10, and 85% on this season. 34 of 40 games where he's went under 1.5 total bases. Luckily, we actually didn't take that one today. But I'm loving this. Let's take the under here and move on to our third prop of the day, which is going to be Manny Machado, however you pronounce his last name. I've heard both. I say Machado. I've heard a lot of Machado as well, though. It might be Machado. But we're taking his over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. This one is a 0.91x. This is versus the Angels, who should have a weak pitcher tomorrow. And when we take a look at this, we can see it's minus 140 on the over. We can see right here, and it's a 77.27% projected hit rate and 18.9% edge. He's went over this in 5 straight games. He's went over this in 10 of his last 10 straight games here, and he's went over this in 69.2% on this season, 27 of 39 games where he's went over. We actually have him projected for 2.76, so almost 3 hit run RBI tonight, just because of how much he's been hitting over this last 10 games, especially. So we have a 77.27% projected hit rate here. I'm loving it. Let's lock it in and move on to our next prop, which is going to be Jarren Duran. This is probably my riskiest prop today. It scares me just a little bit. But we're taking his under 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. It's a 0.88x versus the Tigers. And he's been on a little bit of a heater lately, but I mean, this season overall, he's been going under pretty often. It's minus 145 on the under 2.5. And whenever you can get a line at 2.5, or even we had Tatis Jr. at like 3.5 hits, runs, RBIs the other day, and he ended up going over, which is insane. He had a home run in like the seventh or eighth inning to ruin it. But the Padres also had 20 plus runs in that one game. It was kind of just terrible time to take that under. But whenever you can get a hit run RBI line at 2.5 or 3.5, I love taking those unders. But we can see it's a 76.22% projected hit rate, a 17% edge on this prop. He's went under in 4 of his last 5 and in 8 of his last 10. He's also went under in 74.4% of games this season. Out of 39 games, he's went under in 29. So let's lock it in and move on to our 5th prop of the day, which is going to be Victor Scott. And we're going to take his over 0.5 hit run RBI at 0.82x. Now, this is versus the Phillies, and when we take a look at him, we can see it's minus 170, a 62.9% implied probability with a 79.38% projected hit rate, which is a 16.4% edge. He's went over this in 5 straight. He's went over this in 9 straight, 9 out of his last 10 as well. And in 2025, this season, he's went over in 25 of 34 games played, 73.5% hit rate with a 2.18 projection tonight. So let's lock this in. That's a no-brainer. And move on to our 6th and final prop of the day, which is going to be from the Guardians. We're taking Nolan Jones under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. We're getting an 11.01x on this 6 pick here, which is just absolutely phenomenal. And when we take a look, it's minus 180 odds on Nolan Jones under, a 79.55% projected hit rate with a 15% edge. And he's went under this in 4 of his last 5, 9 of his last 10, and in 76.5% of games this season. Out of 34 games, he went under in 26. We have him projected for 0.7 tonight. The recommendation is to take the under, and we're going to go ahead and lock in Nolan Jones under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. So these are my top 6 picks of the day. Mix and match them however you want, guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, leave a like, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button. We're going to try our best to start doing daily uploads. I know I keep saying that, and I end up failing, but hopefully we can at least do 5 or 6 videos a week. And I do plan on doing some live streams 3 or 4 times a week, hopefully. So feel free to tune into those. I've been doing giveaways every single day in the Discord, and I mean, I can just show you. I have been doing giveaways every single day in the Discord for the past week, giving away $30 to $40 every day to 5, 10, sometimes even like 15 people. So make sure you guys join the Discord. It's just free money being given away every single day. So go ahead and get in there. I'll see you guys in the Discord. I'll see you guys when this turns green in tomorrow's video as well. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.